All right, so up next, we are delighted to introduce our next distinguished speaker from J&T Express. Who here is familiar with J&T Express? I'm sure yung mga nagsha-Shopee, Lazada, you have gotten your packages from J&T Express before. So J&T Express is a known logistics company who have been contributing to the promotion of sustainable practices worldwide and efforts to make a better future for the community. So, that said, we would like to invite on stage the Vice President of J&T Express, Ms. Zoe Chi.
Mabuhay, magandang hapon po. It's my pleasure and honor to be part of the Manila Bulletin Sustainability Forum 2023. Please allow me to give my sincere gratitude to everyone who is here with us today. And we are here together to celebrate the company's sustainability efforts for a bright future. To the key officials of the Manila Bulletin, Mr. Philip and Mr. Jordan, Mr. Irish of M Brand, and Mr. Jasmine of IKEA, Ms. Dawn of Fininvest, and to the students and faculty of our University of the Philippines, Dilima, especially UP Chancellor, Mr. Edgardo. A pleasant afternoon to all. As we begin the presentation, please allow me to give you a quick overview of what GNT Express is. I think a while ago, the host gave the questions. Most of our students are already familiar with GNT Express. I'm so happy. Actually, UP is our VIP clients. You didn't know? We deliver 10,000 a year for UP. So yeah, VIP clients here. So I'm happy to have a present in our VIP clients in front of you. Okay, so for our story, so first I will introduce about GNT, and then I will share with you some initiatives of what our company has done in the past 4 years. So GNT Express, we founded in 2015, is already 8 years now. So we are rapid growing delivery companies, not only domestic delivery, but also cross-border delivery logistic companies. So we committed to continue creating an ingredient quality experience for our customers globally, with over 300,000 service personnel worldwide. So yeah, as you can see, this is a very big populations we are holding about the services. GNT Express network plans already 13 countries. If there is someone knows about which country has GNT Express now? So Southeast, I think 6 countries already, and then Middle East, and then South Africa also. So and here is our Philippines. So GNT is proud to our extension globally and successful build the following facilities. So here are some data of our service worldwide. But I want to highlight our GNT Express in the Philippines. So currently, till the last month, our Philippines now, we have more than 50,000 employees nationwide. Yeah, and the most you know is delivery riders. More than 2,000 branches and warehouses, over 2,500 our owned truck and vehicles. So our company mission and vision, our vision is about become a healthy and sustainable corporation. So this is very much about our today's forum concept. Yeah, our mission is customer-oriented and efficiency-based. GNT Express is beyond deliveries. So as you know, GNT Express is known about and delivery companies, service provider. We send and receive the parcels to our customers nationwide. But beyond that, do you know that there is more that we, aside from doing deliveries? Here in our Philippines, we believe in the Bayan Spirit, the spirit of coming together and helping those in need. At GNT Express, we are proud and humbled to commit this advocacy ever since our launch in 2019 March. After launch a year, the pandemic happened. 2020 is a very challenging year. Despite of us, that motivated us to continue serving the front lines and continue to deliver the hope to our Filipinos. Aside from going back to operations, we filled our trucks across the whole country to help distribute COVID-19 essentials to various communities. Not only this, we also opened the J&T Community Pantry to help feed families, which maintained to assist our workforce with the J&T Ayuda. That year, we cost tens of million pesos for CSR and J&T Ayuda. For that year, I think 2020, maybe our clients already experienced that at the very beginning, G&T is the only delivery companies in the country because we are the first company to resume the operations delivery nationwide. And that time also, the government has no, some LGUs also, some hospitals, they don't have a choice about the delivery service because some companies are suspended because of pandemic. So the request from G&T, are we able to help them to delivery? And we offer the CSR shipping, especially for the COVID-19 essentials shipping for free. About the efforts that we have done since the pandemic, the succeeding initiatives that we have done every March cooperated with the LGUs. We established a good working relationship between the corporate and the government. From there, we'll get to know what kind of assistance can GNT Express provide to them. Because after all, our communities and the environment are biggest winners here as we unite, cooperate, execute projects that we serve for good. Community engagement activities. For the past 4 years, we have been very active in CSR projects and activities, not just here in the Metro Manila, but also over the Philippines. Through our regional offices, this activity varies from doing relief efforts, coordinating with several LGUs for many donation drives, participating through Brigada Escuela, medical mission, feeding program, and most especially contributing assistance to conserve the environment. Whether there is a disaster, there is like a volcano eruption or some things, so we always be the first. There are many programs that we are the first truck or arrival to deliver the food there or the water there. Because, you know, we operation 24 hours. Even though in the night, you can see our truck is running on the way. So when there has the volcano interruption and also the typhoon in some regions, so the LGUs call us, and so we can deliver the food and water to their venue immediately. And we also supporting the environmental causes. Most of our environmental efforts are well known coordinated with the city, municipal, and the provincial officers of the DNR. Firsthand, this allowed us to partake in coastal cleanup of rivers, like the one in Tanza Marine Tree Park. I also joined about that. The sad thing is when I went there, we saw there are so many plastic things trashed there, and some fish already dead. So we clean up around 100 sacks of the trash from the park and the river. So, but there are still many. So we worked with around tens of the employees together with also the LGUs. So after that, I think we need to do more about protecting our environment. For our coordination in tree planting activities, which were conducted from North Luzon and also South Mindanao. From Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, GNT Express remains activity and present beyond the deliveries, where we are known. Sustainability efforts. However, our sustainability efforts do not finish there. We also continue to uphold it in our entire workforce. Small efforts to recycle paper usage have been already ongoing in our office or warehouses. But in terms of our operation, our service personnel in our warehouse do a good practice in using reusable sacks which house the parcels to be delivered. Because these are the eco sacks, as you see. So this sacks is very popular use in our warehouses. There has the conveyors in our warehouses, so we can sort in the parcels automatically. So the parcels will drop off in the eco-sack, and then the sacks packaged and delivered to the destinations. So this eco-sack can be used over 60 times. Also, our customer use the boxes paper made. It's also sustainable materials. Be together, better future. Going back to our workforce, we continue to empower them through our employee engagement activities, which are done regularly. So recently, we launched the campaign, One GNT, One Family, One GNT, as our way to connect more to our employees across our regions in our Philippines. Here, we see to it and reassure them that they are always valued and they have been pivotal to what GNT Express achieve now. Every small effort make a big difference. After all the milestones that we have achieved and we will be achieving in the succeeding months and years, we always owe it to our employees. Together, we become a driving force for good, ensuring that every small effort that we make will create a ripple of difference and inspire others to follow suit. As a company, we believe these are what make GNT Express more sustainable. Let's all be together for a better future. Maraming salamat po. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Zoe. I think we just have a few questions for you because I'm sure our audience would also love to know a little bit more about JNT Express. To start, our first question is, what material exactly is being used for the eco sacks? And are there plans to find more sustainable materials that will allow it to be used over or beyond the 60 times that you mentioned?
For the eco-sack, you see, is popular use in our warehouses. Actually, now we import 15,000 pieces again for the more advanced eco-sacks. So this is use clothes. This makes the materials together. This has clothes. There has special polyethylene, and it's a hard polyethylene. It's a kind of plastic, but it's harder. And also there has chips, microchips. So, and also has zipper. The chips means, but it's red, so it's easy to identify and recycle use. But for the chips, so we have machine to scan it, and we have machine to tracking the system where the sacks it is. So it won't lost.
Right.
Yeah. So I think this will be more useful and sustainable for the futures. And aside of that, so it also can be sewing. So IKEA has a service of sewing service, right? So now, currently, our employee do the sewing because it's not too much, not easy to damage. But future, we will use a huge batch of the eco sacks. So if we need more service of the sewing, so we may cooperation with IKEA. Yeah.
Okay,
thank you.
Great. So for our second question, insofar as supporting the environment is concerned, I believe you touched on that in your presentation, and volunteerism, of course. Is there a particular project or advocacy in the Philippines that means the most to you as a company?
Yes, I think it's Bayan Spirit. So Bayan Spirit actually is same like our team slogan. We have a team slogan used for many years. It's being together for a better future. So Bayan means unit together and for work together for the sustainability long-term developing. So I think this is the most meaning for us, also for my personal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So Bayanihan spirit, definitely something that is not just Filipino, but also something that is,
Global.
I guess, globally and
global.
being executed at GNT.
Yes.
So for our last questions, in terms of your sustainability initiatives, would you like to still initiate with the LGUs in order to further extend collaborations?
Yes, definitely. And we will continue to be about the tree planting. Now we are working in Davao region and also in our Luzon region, some cities. This will continue. And also the cleanups, not only the rivers, but also the coastal, the seaside. Our Philippines have so many beautiful beach, so we have the responsibility to protect about that. And think we continue to do this. And we also will, I think we can consider to launch a program which can be like, if anyone, whether LGU or whether our university or students, if you have any good idea for how to how to make a sustainable way of developing, whether can help our corporate company or help the social. So we can give an award or banners who can contribute for the socials. I think I will consider about this in the next year.
Great. Thank you very much, Miss Zoe. Another round of applause for Miss Zoe Chi from J&T Express. Thank you very much. All right.